as unforgettable as in the past conference. Thanks to the initiative of the MC of the industry members, it was suggested to provide funding for sponsorship of 5 delegates. Based on that, we have been able to get IMO to join us with additional 5 delegates. Therefore, 10 African countries can benefit from the sponsorship and participate in this conference. I hope they will be inspired and take the experience into account in building up their ACE2 navigation service when they get home. Unfortunately, our planned keynote speaker has had to cancel his participation because the IMO METC committee also begins today. With the outcome from COP15, he had no other choice than to address the IMO committee on day 1. In addition, the address from IHO proceedings has had to be in written statement from us to have to attend to urgent IHO matters. However, this may be a blessing in disguise, as we have managed to get the most well-known and qualified writer on maritime affairs, Mitchell Green, to give us the keynote and wake-up call instead. Finally, I would like to thank you, the delegates, for taking the trouble to come all the way to this beautiful and friendly corner of the maritime world. I hope you will take the opportunity to take on board the many fine presentations and learn of best practice with new and old technology. The conference is also the perfect place for building and networking and friendship. It is your conference. Use it to make the best of it. I wish you a fruitful and pleasant conference. Thanks.
Thank you, Captain Liu. I'd like you to accept this as a token of our appreciation.
Thank you.
I'd now like to call upon Dr. Mike Hadley from the IALA Secretariat to deliver a letter on behalf of the IHO. Dr. Hadley.
The message you can see on the screen was received just before the conference began. Dear President and Secretary General Designate, greetings from the Directing Committee of the International Hydrographic Bureau. We send you best wishes on behalf of all the IHO member states for a successful and fruitful conference. The association and continuing high levels of contact and cooperation between our two organisations has never been stronger than it is today. There are many exciting developments intended to improve safety of navigation and protection of the marine environment that involve both IALA and IHO. These include the ongoing development of an IMO e-navigation strategy, where both our organisations are contributing cooperatively and constructively. Another is the implementation of virtual aids to navigation, which is both an operational component, which is the province of Ayala, and potential charting requirements that IHO will address. Most recently, the IHO has been very pleased to contribute to Ayala's initiative in bringing together the states who will be responsible for navigation aids in the high Arctic if viable trade routes are established there. This initiative will most likely be matched by a parallel Arctic Regional Hydrographic Commission, resulting in further close cooperation between our two organisations. The Directing Committee would also like to pay particular tribute to your outgoing Secretary-General, Mr. Torsten Kruse. It has been his strong sense of direction, his initiative, and often his perseverance that has led to the achievement of so many significant milestones under his stewardship. They will provide a lasting benefit to all mariners. It must also be said that his personal commitment and drive is in no small part the reason that the IHO and Ayala have such a successful relationship today. We send Torsten our best wishes for the future. This, on behalf of the Directing Committee, signed by Captain Robert Ward, Director, IHO. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. We'd also like you to accept this gift as a token of our appreciation. I'd now like to call upon our keynote speaker, Mr. Michael Vane.
Making my way through all the confetti and the footballs. It's what a lovely display that was. Minister, Mr. President, Secretary General, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it's a tremendous pleasure to be here in this beautiful city. After an absence, I regret to say, of nearly 50 years, things have probably changed a little bit since I was last here aboard a port line ship en route to Australia in the late 50s. Now, the Secretary General, when he commissioned me with his customary precision, he said I could say anything I liked this morning, but I should keep it short, uplifting, and cheerful. Terrible mistake, sir. I'm a journalist. You may, in fact, have been a little surprised and even dismayed to discover that you're not meeting the Secretary General of the International Maritime Organization today, who's been unavoidably detained in London over environmental matters, but a rather old and battered journalist, so I hope you're not too disappointed. But I fear your reaction may well be similar to that of the Deputy Director of the UK Chamber of Shipping.